So everybody's heard of a love triangle before. Hopefully you've never been involved in one unless you wanted. I guess some people want to be involved in whatever. Okay, so today I want to share with you the only example of a blackmail triangle that I've ever heard of. And it comes to you courtesy of the French court right prior to the French Revolution in the 1770s. By the way, my name is Dr. Tim, and I share unexpected history stories like this, so if you enjoy it, follow me and let me know about it in the comments. So in the 1770s, King Louis XV of France was having an affair with Madame de Berry. Nothing out of the ordinary there. The king's trouble starts when a French lawyer living in England starts publishing newsletters. A guy named Charles Thevenot de Morand starts writing all about the king's affair and talking smack about some high-ranking officials. So the king and some of his officials send somebody to go to London to try to kidnap de Morand. It doesn't work. The kidnapping fails, and so he starts publishing even worse things about the king and his friends. And so he ends up sending a writer to try to pay him off. And he ends up sending over a guy named Pierre-Augustin Caron de Beaumarchais. De Beaumarchais is the guy who's going to go on to write The Marriage of Figaro and a bunch of operas and plays. Now, the way that the king got de Beaumarchais to go to France was because de Beaumarchais had a bunch of legal troubles in France and owed the king and the French government a whole bunch of money. And so the king was using that leverage to force de Beaumarchais to do something he didn't want to do, blackmail Morand. So there you go, you have your full triangle. You have the king blackmailing de Beaumarchais, who goes and pays off de Morand in order to get de Morand to stop trying to undermine the king's authority and blackmail French officials from England. Footnote to this story is the afterlife of a necklace that King Louis XV gave to his mistress, Madame du Barry. King Louis XVI, the grandson of Louis XV, he took this necklace as a family heirloom and tried to give it to his wife, Marie Antoinette, who ended up scoffing at the necklace and saying it was below her tastes, maybe because it belonged to his grandfather's mistress. Marie Antoinette and Louis XVI, of course, were the royals in France that were beheaded during the Revolution in the 1790s. This story comes from a new book by Robert Darnton, an eminent historian of the French Revolution. The book's called The Revolutionary Temper.